pointing stuff out no one noticed from the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero trailer. So pretty much this video, I'm going to be pointing things out that I noticed and maybe your favorite content creator didn't do a good job at pointing that out. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe on the video, and let's hop into it. The trailer opens up showcasing what people are believing will be the roster. We see quick montages for Goku and Vegeta. For Goku, we see him using what we can assume is a Spirit Bomb. We see Goku also starting up the instant transmission Kamehameha. We also see Goku whipping out what can be the Dragon Fist, and Goku also powering up the God Kamehameha. Then from here, Vegeta is shown using his final Gallic cannon stance. He's also shown using the maximum finisher, and Super Saiyan God Vegeta is shown using the God Heat Flash stance. Vegeta's character model has also been improved, as his face has definitely been improved compared to when we first saw it. The trailer fully opens up with Goku fighting against Vegeta, confirming Goku early, mid, and all that stuff is a thing, as Goku early and Vegeta Scouter are fighting each other. We get a first-hand experience on what the combat could be like. The one particular thing we see is that guard breaks are seemingly back. Combat mechanics from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 seem to be back. Vegeta whips out a 3-hit combo, which we can assume, if you're playing on PlayStation, is square, 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 triangle, which then launches a key wave, and then from there Vegeta pursues him. This could be follow-up triangle attacks, and then it finishes off with a downward spike and he hits him with Ki Blast. A similar attack can actually be employed in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, furthering claim that the mechanics from that game have been put in this game. Characters doing special actions, doing anything special other than regular fight, will often have a aura around them, and this aura corresponds with the form that they're in. From here, we see Goku whip out Kaioken. Right off the bat, the pronunciation is Kaioken, kind of going to that Ocean Dub early Funimation days. And he Z-bursts towards Vegeta. Vegeta fires off a Ki Blast, but is uncertain if that was a named attack or special action. Goku's unfazed by this. He breaks the guard and he goes in with a charge attack, something that someone pointed out wasn't present in BT3. From there, Goku employs a rush attack, and these rush attacks are like rush charge like attacks. At the end of this rush, we see a full charge attack. Then we get introduced to a mechanic that we had in BT3. Character charges an attack, they flash, but in this particular case, white particles come out to signify that you could have whipped out a snap charge attack. A game like Jump Force has done this. That game, it was the same mechanic. You would charge an attack, and if you did it at the right time, you would do a snap. Charge attacks do have the dramatic effect as well as special attacks. From here, Vegeta whips out the transformation going into Great Ape, confirming that Great Apes have returned. To what extent, we don't know, but having the Great Ape here also would indicate that large characters are also in this game. Then we see how cool the stage destruction is. Vegeta is attacking Goku. We see him use a full charge attack against Goku. And then next up, we see him using the Cho Makaho barrage against Goku. Next up, we see the transformations for Goku. He goes into Super Saiyan. Now he's Goku mid. And we have Super Saiyan Vegeta early. And from here, we see Goku takes a similar stance when he transformed into Super Saiyan like he did on Namek. And then we see Vegeta using the Big Bang attack. Goku whips out his Meteor Smash Rush attack. Vegeta ends up transforming into Super Vegeta, and he whips out the Spirit Breaking Impact. Again, the fluidity of this move looks so nice in comparison to how it was in the first game. Then we see these two transform into Super Saiyan 2, and they start an exchange of blows that could be a playable sequence, but there's no dramatic effects or anything of indication that that is the case. Then from here, Vegeta charges up a Energy Blast Volley. Goku is hit by this, and then from here we see a dramatic effect play out and Goku emerges as a Super Saiyan 3. Whether this was just a jump cut to another part or if this actually was something that Goku could do, or maybe even saying that if you transform, you can negate some damage that's done to you. He did something similar against Caulifla and Kale when he merged as a Super Saiyan 3 when they were attacking him to overpower their attack. Vegeta appears as his Majin Vegeta form, and Goku is seen using the Kamehameha against him. I heard a sound play out around here, which to me could be an indication of sound indications to show that you pulled off a move correctly is back, something that appeared in Raging Blast 2. We also see Majin Vegeta use his final impact ability. From here, we see Vegeta transform into Super Saiyan God, and he does so in a Dragon Ball Super Broly fashion. Goku also goes into Super Saiyan God, and we see these two go into a rush clash. You know, the ones where you rotate the analog stick? Yeah, they did that. From here, we see that Super Saiyan God Vegeta is using the attack he used against Broly, but this is not God Heat Flash. To me, is regular Ki Blast. Perhaps like how in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, when certain characters used Ki Blast, it had a special effect. So perhaps this is Super Saiyan God Vegeta's special effect, Ki Blast. And from here, we see that Vegeta does a rush attack towards Goku. He has a red glow around him, which makes me believe this is a rush attack. From here, Goku counters with what I believe is the God Bind attack. You know, the thing he does against Broly to stop him in his tracks? Perhaps this has a different effect in this game where it negates the ability of the person and stuns them temporarily, because Vegeta looks like he's stunned. Someone pointed out that they don't recall counter abilities being in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, but they were in Raging Blast 2. One example was Metal Cooler, where he had a counter ability. And if you think Spike Chunsoft hasn't ever done anything like this, Jump Force had a few characters that had counter abilities, such as Killua and Ichigo. From here, we see Goku using the Gravity Bash attack. This is a rush attack, and at the end of its attack, it causes an explosion. From here, we see Vegeta and Goku go into Super Saiyan Blue, and then we get a series of montages, things that wasn't necessarily evident at the pre-start of the trailer. We see Goku Kaioken times 20, and then we see a Spirit Bomb Goku from the Tournament of Power, and we assume this is against Jiren, this attack, if you will, and we see him using Kaioken times 20, and that kind of ends up the trailer. From here, we can point out some obvious things. Everyone's already pointed out the glitches, and people have even noted, oh, the hair looks crazy. Well, they're going to be fixing that. Another thing that came out of this is people saw that end screen and counted all the squares and were like, we're getting 164 characters. Again, this has not been confirmed. People have been running with this like running down a hall with a pair of scissors. But anyways, the other thing is people expect this game to come out in 2025 due to believing the game needs a ton of work. But if I recall, games like Xenoverse 2 got announced in May of 2016 and came out in October of 2016. I find it hard to believe that we think this game isn't going to come out this year because of a few bugs, and we're still 8 months away. The fact of the matter is that we got plenty of time. If they decide to release it in 2025, so be it. I'm here for it. But the last thing is that the Japanese trailer had some different words to share in comparison to the English trailer. It actually said coming soon to us versus wish list now. Some people have read way too into that, but simply meaning coming soon just means that, hey, the game is going to be coming soon. But it's so subjective of how long soon could mean to anybody that soon might just be several months, like 8 months from now. Thoughts, concerns, I know this video is a little long. I appreciate anybody who sat here and watched this video. With that aside, I am Makai San. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.